I think I should be live now. Can anyone hear me? Is the scene not changing on my computer? Hi! Well, that's really close. Oh, but hi! Welcome to my first live stream. Yes, I will be talking through it. I can't just sit here quietly. Mostly because I have cats and they'll currently be ruining things in the background as I'm diamond painting. So why not just talk over them? Yeah. So, hi, if you haven't been here before, I am the hyper focused hobbyist. Today is my first diamond painting live stream. It's my first live stream ever. So, we'll figure that out together. I wonder why is on one software I'm seeing my regular stream, where you see my fingers tapping now, but on the YouTube studio, it still shows my live stream starting soon video. I wonder why. But if everyone can hear me, if everyone can hear, that's great. That's fine. We're good to go. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do things. I've already cut this cover sheet, the one that you saw me kit up. If you have not seen the kit up video and you have like an hour to spare, you could go watch that, where I put on all the tape for this. I've kit up all of the diamonds. Mostly we'll be using this color today, color Y939. It's like a very dark navy blue, like midnight bluish. Artemis, I would appreciate it if you stop destroying the bag. That would be nice. Not bag, box. I'm sorry, sweetie. So, huh. Yeah. So we're gonna be using Y. You saw me kit up this kit, put in all the diamonds, cut all the things. This is my first time able to show my pens as closely as I can right now. Looks like one of them lost their multi-placer. So I'll go through the pens pretty simply, and I think I'll actually group them by maker. Yeah, here we go. So these are a pen by Madhouse Designs, I believe. I'm actually going to check that now because I don't want to send you to the wrong place. Honestly, like, this was a custom pen. She already had the core. I just had to tell her what I wanted around it. I wanted that like sea color, so it was kind of like volcano lava going into the ocean, and then wood, because I actually really like wood on my dye painting pens. It gives a nice texture. And yeah, I was right. No, I was in the wrong. This is Mad Wood Turning SL. Don't eat that. Sorry, guys. Um, on Etsy. And she takes customs. She puts out like 5 or 6 new pens every week. This is also one of her pens. This is not a custom, but I was lucky enough to get it because she usually sells out really fast. And these are all by MTN Inspirations. No, not MTN Inspirations. Is it? I think it is actually. Yeah, MTN Inspirations. I love them. I love the wood look to them. I love how sparkly they are. This one has a This one has a feather on the inside here. It's great. Like I said, please ignore the cats in the background. They're mischievous and loud, and I've got twin kittens who just play off of each other the entire time. So I'm gonna peel this back. I have a feeling that maybe I did not cut deep enough. I did cut deep enough. It just didn't stick to the washi tape. Okay, great. So usually I have a cover minder up here. I forgot to grab one. Thankfully, I have a toolkit close to me that should have one inside. Maybe. Yes, it does. Thank God. So this is not the cover minder that came with this kit, but it will do. And I'm going to put this back in the plastic so the kittens don't get to it. Yeah, there we go. So once I peel back, I like to keep a cover minder on me so that I can keep it back. Otherwise, it's just strange and it flops and I don't like it. What you have not seen me do is this. The washi tape in the tray thing. This actually works really well. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I've never tried it before. It works super well. I'm gonna go with the smaller tin, actually. It works super well for putting your diamonds in place. Like, it actually lines up, and then there's a place for the extra diamonds to settle at the bottom. Like, I never got my diamonds that straight before. Now they're super straight. So I really like doing that. I suggest doing that if you've ever felt like, well, why can I never get these diamonds to be straight in the tray? Straight diamonds in the tray means straight diamonds on the canvas. I'm going to switch to this pen for this 6-placer. The 6-placer really helps. It's not as unwieldy as the 12-placer. Can you guys hear that downstairs? That's insane. And they're just playing. Do you guys have cats? Well, I know someone in this chat has cats. I see you, Elizabeth. But your cat's so calm, so nice. My cats are crazy. Although Jack, my oldest cat, for those of you who don't know, my oldest cat, he's about 3 years old. He is not so crazy as his 6-month, not 6-month. How old are the kittens now? Oh my goodness. They're getting big too. The kittens are what, 8 months, 7 months, 8 months old now? Yeah, he's not as destructive as they are. In fact, these days, I think Jack is basically an angel. He's an angel compared to these kittens who are just running everywhere. They knock things down. Earlier, Apollo tried to eat out of my cereal bowl. He's not even supposed to have milk. Thankfully, I drink lactose-free milk, so at least he won't get an upset stomach later. But yeah, compared to the kittens, Jack is an angel. Currently, he's just sitting under my... What are y'all doing down... Nope, never mind. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Yeah. He's just sitting underneath my desk right now, enjoying the proximity and chilling out while his siblings are downstairs wreaking all sorts of havoc. Now, for anyone wondering why I'm not going in like a pattern when I put these down, I actually like to overlap my diamonds a little bit. When I put them down, it kind of hides the multi-placing messiness when it comes to squares. At least that's what I found for mine. It's what I prefer. And I think this canvas, I haven't done a new canvas yet. And by new, I mean any of the ones that I bought in 2023. I have not done. But this is a 2023 canvas. This is Mooncatcher. I bought it for the anniversary sale back in June. I haven't tried a new canvas yet, but I'm really liking the square drill field. Like, I can see how tight these drills are going to fit together, which is really going to cut down on gapping when I'm multiplacing. So maybe I don't need to worry about overlapping in my old way. Maybe I could just start checkerboarding it with the multiplacer. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh no, Apollo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is 100% just tearing it up around the house. They're forcing me to kind of give them more food. If I don't give them enough food, at least to their standard, it's a mess. It's just a mess. They eat Jack's food. They will eat all of the dry food. They will tear open every packet available, whether it be a treat, whether it be a packet of actual food, a wet food, or as I saw yesterday, pebbles, like actual rocks, the rocks I use for repotting my succulent. Like well, I won't even say he because I caught Artemis doing it too. Um, they they went after it. Even after I cleaned it up, I put the ones that were still in the bag. I put them away in a new bag. They went back for it. So now I'm thinking maybe there's something on the bag that they like. Because now that I've transferred the pebbles to a different container, they're leaving those pebbles alone, but they still went after the plastic bag in the trash. So maybe there's something that I don't know that's on it that's just attracting them there. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Pebbles. They wanted to eat pebbles. Why? Why are they? You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to get into that. They're just silly kittens. They're just doing whatever they want to do. Um, Actually, these are lining up pretty well. Is that already a cat hair? Time for the tweezers of death. These things are super sharp, yo. I've dropped these tweezers, these Diamond Art Club tweezers, onto my desk like this before, and they just stood up straight, just up like that. Because they're that sharp, they stabbed into the chipboard of my desk. I was like, what? Huh? How is that? Is it safe to sell these? I don't know. I call this a six placer, but really it fits like 7 squares at a time. Probably only fits 6 rounds because the round drills are a little bit bigger. But yeah. Okay, I'm stopping exactly what mine is. I realized that I cut the square of this wrong. Usually I cut above this washi tape line. This time I cut under the washi tape line. And I don't know why I did that. So now I don't know where I'm supposed to stop. But thankfully, I guesstimated just about right. Because this line is sticky. This line is sticky. This line is not sticky. So, good. The next thing I need to figure out for this live streaming thing is, oh, it's okay. Is how do I get to play background music? Like, how can I? And I can't just play anything off my phone because copyright. They'll definitely copyright strike me. Um, like, how do I? Even if I downloaded some copyright free music and was playing that in the background, how can I play that nicely so that the audio is actually nice? That's the next thing to test out. And for those of you who aren't used to being around here, this is actually just a test. This is really just a test to see what do I need for streaming. Like right now I have my iPhone plugged in not plugged in, but my iPhone connected to my tripod above my diamond painting, just in the spot that I will be diamond painting in. I have my big mic on because it's basically permanently attached to my desk at this point. Um, I have my laptop on the other side of the desk where you can't see it, and I'm just streaming that way. This is just a test to see what I need. I don't know if I need anything else, to be honest. Probably need to make some, like, be right back titles or switching to something else titles. But I can make those later. Um, but yeah, I guess music. I would like to play music for both me and for you. That would be nice. So everyone can be entertained by me, the music, and hopefully drown out the sound of adorable, crazy cats. What do you have in your... Artemis? I think they found the catnip tea bags. Again. Oh dear. Well, I'm in for it now. It's okay. As long as they don't rip open the tea bag on the bed, we'll be fine. We will be fine. Easy cleanup. Yes, definitely the catnip tea bags. Dang it. Which is so strange. Did you guys know that not all cats like catnip? Like, catnip does nothing for Jack. He doesn't care about it. He doesn't play with it. It doesn't attract him to toys. Nothing. He doesn't care. The kittens, on the other hand, you sprinkle some catnip on the floor and they're just rolling around, jittering around in it. It's crazy. They'll go hunt down the tea bags no matter where I put them. I put them in a drawer. They figured out how to open the drawer. I put them, I just like buried the bag underneath some of my snacks. They found them. They went beyond my snacks to find them. So I think at some point, oh, I put this bag, actually. I put this bag under, like, there's a little alcove underneath my stairs. I think it was meant to be a desk when they designed this place, but I was just never going to sit there. So I have a lot of like miscellaneous junk there. I put that tea bag there amongst all the junk. I buried it behind all the junk, in fact. So that means that they got a whiff of it and went to go get that junk. So that's crazy. But yeah, you will be probably hearing some running around in the background. Hopefully you mostly hear me and not them, which is why I made sure that my iPhone's mic is not connected to this stream, that my computer's mic is muted so you don't pick up all the extra sounds behind me. Let me know how that's working, because yeah, it's distracting me. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if it's distracting to you guys, or maybe you guys like hearing the sounds of life behind me. Let me know. Today's portion is probably going to be a little bit boring because there's only 3 colors in this square. And unlike a lot of other diamond painting streamers, I don't jump around. I can't. My brain will not allow a square here, a square there, a square on the bottom. I can't do it. My brain gets angry at me just for thinking it. I have to go in rows. This is the top right corner. I always stop top right. Not stop, start. I always start in the top right. Sorry, I was just trying to scoot forward a little bit. And what are you eating? There's no food up here. Uh-oh. Ignore them. Ignore them. It's fine. I always stop. I always start in the top right, and I go in rows from right to left, right to left, right to left, going down. Each of these sections, I believe, are 8 centimeters wide, 8 centimeters long, and it goes according to what my brain feels is doable. If it's too big, I get too easily overwhelmed. If it's too small, then I just don't. Actually, I don't think I mind if it's too small, in fact. If it's too small, it's just too small. But usually at the end of my canvas, on the end of the row, there's like a portion that's about half the size of the rest of the squares. When that happens, I just do that last skinny rectangle with the square preceding it. So in that case, my brain accepts the fact that this section is bigger, and that's okay. But yeah, the last time I did not start in the top right. I instead started at the bottom right. I dreaded it almost every day. I just dreaded it. I was just like, I have to get this project done. It's a present for a friend, and I need to get it done. So I would have to like push. And I'm actually glad that I didn't start streaming last month when I was finishing that off, because I don't think I ever would have actually finished it. But yeah, when I was planning for this first test stream, I had asked a couple of friends, Elizabeth being one of them. She's in the chat if you guys see her. I asked a couple of friends, like, what do I even talk about on my first stream, if I do stream? I'm quite a boring person, to be honest. I have cats. I do hobbies. That's about it. Ugh. So if you guys have any idea of what I could talk about while I'm doing these streams, because I really do want to finish this entire canvas on camera, and I just think live streaming it rather than video recording and then editing or doing it in a hyperlapse, I think this would be more fun. I don't know. Like, what should I talk about? Maybe I should find a story I can read, but then I wouldn't be looking at my diamond painting. Maybe a topic that I know something about, but what do I know about that I know well enough to talk about, aside from slice of life type of things? Another cat hair. Where'd that come from? Oh, hi, Jack. Hey, buddy. So yeah, under my desk, there's a blanket. And this was my lap blanket because in my loft, it gets very cold because there's just no heating up here. But I brought a blanket. I brought a Sherpa blanket from the store. I love Sherpa blankets. They actually insulate pretty well. And I brought a blanket from the store, and I was like, okay, this will be my mini desk blanket, since it's a floor desk and I on a floor chair, and I'll be able to keep my legs warm this way, and it'll be nice. It'll be cute, you know? But of course Jack said, "Ooh, blanket? Give me that. Give me that." I had it on my lap one day, and I was sitting kind of like frog-legged, He sat right in between my legs, weighing down the blanket, which is normal, which I'm used to, whatever. I love my cat. He can sit where he wants. But then when it was time for me to get up, he wouldn't get up. And I really needed to get up because I think on that day at that time, my food had arrived. I had ordered delivery for lunch and he didn't get up. I had to slide out from around him, and that blanket has stayed on the floor under my desk till right now, honestly, because after that, both of the kittens would slide in under my desk. Oh, that line is not straight at all. Both of the kittens would slide in under my desk and just sleep on the blanket. Jack will ignore his sleeping box that Artemis was ripping up earlier and sleep on the blanket. They have kitty sleep piles on this blanket every day. There are times Jack won't even sleep on the bed because he wants to sleep on the blanket. So I don't think I'll ever reclaim this blanket. I don't think I'll ever get it back. And to emphasize how much they love blankets, I have so many blankets downstairs in my house. Mostly because, yes, my house does get cold with or without the heating on. Also, I don't want to put the heating on too high because, keep the maintenance bill a little bit low. But I have many blankets. I had one blanket on the couch. They pulled it off the couch. They pulled it off the couch to sleep on it on the floor. And I'm just like, but why? But you could have slept on the couch. But why? And it's just cat math, I guess. I see blankets. I want blankets. I want blankets where I want the blankets. It's going to go here. That's just it. Don't even worry about it. You're cool. You're good to go. So, yeah, I picked it up once. Actually, I picked it up twice. Once last week, once this week. And then I went out and I come back and it's back on the floor. So the cats have spoken. The cats have spoken. That blanket belongs on the floor. Just on the floor. So but it's not even the soft blanket. I don't understand why that blanket too. Because there are two other blankets on the couch. One's a comforter, one's a bit big. The other blanket though is a bit thin, but still really soft. They did not choose that one. They chose the more stiff blanket. Once again, cats. Elizabeth said Korean cats. So my cats are Korean, so they must sleep on floor? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. You know what? You'd be better judge of that, Elizabeth. So. But maybe there's something to that because even I have a floor mattress that I pull out in the summer. I just sleep downstairs. I move my coffee table out of the way. Throw that floor mattress down. Sleep downstairs where the air conditioner is. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to do the talking instead of just the sounds because I don't get that pop 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 sound using just the regular. Please focus. Can you focus? Is that going to be a thing today? So inside my pen, I just have the regular red wax from Diamond Art Club. And I don't get the pop, pop, pop sound that most people talk about. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. if I had just tried to rely on the popping sounds, I don't think anyone would be hearing anything. Wait, what is that? We've got a hitchhiker. We've got a hitchhiker, and what? Is it this color? Yeah, it's this color. So somehow a 967 made it into my 939s, which I think I mentioned before is one of my favorite colors. Okay. Let's shake this out. Something's going on in the middle here. Why won't you? Oh dear. Okay, at least you didn't land on any sticky parts, so that was easy cleanup. Okay, I think I'm going to switch to another tray. This one might be getting staticky. And yeah, I have like 4, 5 of these lined up. Definitely getting staticky because these, I'm holding them like vertically and they're not falling out. So that's probably why it's not lining up anymore. I see a cat hair. I must get rid of it. Jack is too light for his cat hair to be in this painting. If it were the babies, you couldn't see it anyway. They're black. And even though Artemis has his white... Oh, sorry. I hit the camera. No! Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're straight. Okay. All right. What was I saying? Yes, they're black, but they have little white patches on their stomach. Artemis has 2. Not Artemis, Apollo. Apollo has 2, and my vet is super cute. Or I should say my vet's assistant is really cute. She calls them Apollo's bikini. So he has a white patch on his chest and a white patch near his male parts, I'll call them. And she cracked up his second or third trip to the vet and was just like, he's wearing a bikini. And I never thought of it like that, but I thought it was so cute. She was adorable. Oh, okay. I might have to change the wax in this pen soon because it's not picking up very nicely anymore. Oh, never mind. Call me a liar. It's fine. Yeah. I'm sorry that it's just one color right now. And so much of one color. This first row, I don't know how many sections I'll do in a live stream yet. But yeah, this first row is going to be mostly this 939 midnight blue color. Until we get to... Sorry, let me adjust the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Until we get to about the middle 2 sections where it's the crown of her head. Then we get a little bit more color action going. Let me put this back in. Awesome. And so yeah, most of this is just going to be this one color. Or these 3 colors. The white, which is this white dot here. It's a white slash, actually. A white dash, I should call it. And then these slightly lighter colors here. That's color number 4. which is color 154. It's like a really deep wine red, or like a really deep grape, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I would call this color. This is a very deep reddish purple hue. Do I want to go back and fill in these spaces now? I think I'm going to finish this row here. And then I'll go back and fill it in just to make a block. And for anyone asking, yes, I do only go a color at a time. I do not pour out. Well, no, let me not lie. I do pour out more than one color at a time, but I will only work on one color at a time. Right now, I've only poured out one color because this is the majority. The majority of the color. Ugh. Oh yeah, this painting, this picture, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous portrait of a girl holding the moon in her hands, like cupped like this. I really like this picture. I remember back in the day, like way back, when I used to think, oh, well, I could only afford the AliExpress pieces. Seeing pieces like this one, like I think I saw this exact picture actually, and others by who I think are by the same artist, just like, wow, like this is such a pretty picture. These are such pretty paintings. Did I just do the opposite of what I said I was going to do? Yes I did, because I forgot. I just said it and I already forgot. That's how my brain goes. But yeah, I remember seeing this painting and others by the same artist and just going, this is so pretty. I don't think I'm going to order them on AliExpress just because the quality of a lot of AliExpress diamond paintings, not all of them, granted, but some of them, just not good. It's just not good. And then that's around the time I learned about licensing, like properly learned about licensing. And did I say licensing? Licensing. And I told myself, okay, it may mean that we don't have as much collecting as we can do, because, part of the hobby, another part of any hobby is collecting, which is a hobby in itself. So maybe I won't be able to collect pieces as quickly as I want to, but at least I'll be doing it in a way that supports the people who makes the art. So when I saw this for the anniversary sale last year, oh my god, we could say last year, now it's 2024. Ugh. When I saw this as part of the releases for the anniversary sale, I said, no, I had to have it. I have to have it. I have wanted a picture from this artist, and I'm pretty sure it's the same artist I saw, for forever and a day. I'm getting it. I don't care what I gotta pay. I spent so much money on that anniversary sale. I don't even know myself anymore. But I'm glad. I'm glad I did, because there were so many amazing pieces in that anniversary sale. And if you've been on my channel, you know exactly what pieces I'm talking about, because they're in my unboxing playlist. And if you've never been on my channel before, that's okay. If you feel up to it, go ahead, go check it out. But yeah, so many wonderful pieces came out last year, and I just know Diamond Art Club is just going to continue putting out stuff that's making me gonna go, but my wallet. And not even just for the anniversary sale. The Black Friday sale was amazing. There was so many pieces. And then the Cyber Monday sale, when Diamond Art Club came out with like Margaret Morales pieces, I was angry. Like I was actually mad because I had spent the money to get three pieces in the Black Friday sale that I just thought I could not live without. My friend even helped me to get them. And yeah, I was mad come Monday, come Cyber Monday, and there was Margaret Morales. And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I need it, but I can't get it. But I need it, but I can't get it. Oh, but it's sold out now. Oh my God. I remember turning in like Margaret Morales work back when I first started diamond painting and buying from Diamond Art Club. Like sending licensing an email being like, I really would like to see Margaret Morales someday. I know that she's currently licensed with another shop, but maybe perhaps there's something you guys can talk about as far as maybe not licensing the same pieces as the other shop, but like different pieces because her work is so great. And that was like almost 3 years ago. Bro, I was so hype, but absolutely livid that I could not get a Marcus Morales piece. Livid, I tell you. But currently, I am living for people's work in progress photos of their Margaret Morales pieces. I love seeing it. I love seeing it come together. I love seeing the canvas become brighter with every diamond. It's great. Absolutely great. I think of the three that Diamond Art Club currently has for Margaret Morales, I think I want Onihime the most. I think I want Onihime the most. Not to mention, not that I don't want the other two, but if there were to be a restock right now, a restock right now might make me cry. My wallet still hasn't recovered from Christmas, but um, if there were to be a restock soon, then yeah, I would definitely dive in for Onihime and just hope that a restock of the others is coming late sooner no later, but pretty quick after that. And for anyone who might be wondering, actually, you know what, never mind, no one's wondering what I'm thinking right now. My brain's just going over. Uh-oh. Maybe it's just these drills, or maybe it's the air in my apartment. It's just too dry and creating the static. Because it's just not wanting to pick up at all. Don't worry about that extra one. I'm gonna go back for it in a second. Sometimes it gets stuck on the very edge of the glue where this tape is. And the whole point of me putting the tape there is so it doesn't get stuck on the glue. But is it me or are those lines like super straight? Oh, usually my lines are not this straight. I have to go back and fix every other diamond to make sure it lines up nicely. Sorry. There it is. Okay, I don't think I have... No, I have a couple fours and a couple fives. So let's do that. And to anyone who might be thinking, well, how do you make your line straight anyway? The answer is I have no clue. The answer is I have no clue. I've just come to the realization that I have to stop caring. Just stop caring. Let it happen. um, and it'll either all straighten itself out, or I will get so tired that I won't care anymore. And it'll still look great. It'll still look amazing when it's done, because it's so bright, it's so shiny. Like the turtle that I finished over the Christmas break for one of my friends. Like, you can definitely see, if from really up close. Oh, I think I just cemented a cat hair in there. You can tell from really up close that some of the lines are just not straight, and there's some gapping in between the squares. I did cement it down. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. I don't think this cat hair is coming out. Okay, so here's what I do when there's a cat hair that I think I've cemented down. I kind of push it into the stickiness more. I stick it into the stickiness more in between the drills or whatever. And then I cover it. I cover it with another drill. Does it matter? I would never send these to an allergic person's house unless it was in a frame with an acetate covering, so that no one would get, so that no one will have a reaction from it. But I don't think this one is going anywhere. Unless someone wants it, then maybe I'll gift it to somebody. But meh, whatever. Just push it down. It's fine. But yeah. I gifted him his turtle, and I could tell that there's lots of gapping. But once you put it at hanging height and you're looking at it from viewing distance, what gaps? Where? What are you talking about? This is amazing. It looks great. It's art. And it's sparkly. So yeah, at some point I just told myself, don't care. Just stop caring about it. Don't get all OCD about it. There are other things that your brain is going to obsess over than super straight lines or tiny gaps between tiny diamonds. But I know there are some people who are just very, very, very serious about making sure their lines are as straight as can be. And that's okay. Everyone takes their own approach to this hobby. Whether it be my lines must be as straight as possible, or they only want to do squares, or they only want to do rounds. And for a while, I was a only want to do rounds person because I was terrified of squares. But now I'm just like, is the painting beautiful? Does it make me feel things? If the answer is yes, I'm getting it. Who cares? But yeah, because I have cats, I try to work on anything for a cat-free person, like someone who's allergic, out of the house. And if I can't really avoid it being in the house, I try to do whatever I can to remove all, if not the majority, of the cat hair so that they don't get uncomfortable, they don't have a reaction. I cover it up. I put it in plastic bags, put it in Ziploc bags to hold it. Oh, hello, Apollo. Looks like you've joined Jack under the desk. Because I have quite a few friends who are allergic to cats. And it's so sad. They can't come over anymore. Because I have 3 now. And I can't gift them just anything because you don't want a lot of cat hair stuck to it. So I try my best to keep it cat free if it's a gift for a cat free person. Looking at you, Simone. Looking at you. I think I may have to keep my lives a bit short. Um, and by short, I mean like enough for one square, and that's it. Because my back is actually starting to hurt a lot. And it's not just because I'm diamond painting, it's also because I've been hunching over a lot over my computer for work. Um, and so I don't really want to give my back and my neck a reason to revolt and to send me to the hospital again. Oh, hi Rika. So I'm gonna either get a different chair so that I'm a bit higher up from my recording desk because it is a floor desk and I am on a floor chair. Um, or I may have to move the furniture around again until I can make a space where I can film in an upright chair and not have these back issues. Oh, that's, you see, already, just because that's in there, that's looking so much better. Because now the colors are getting saturated. Ugh. Yeah, that's why I always like to look at the rendering of a painting, because if in the rendering where the colors are all kind of washed out, it still looks amazing, then I know it's just going to be so pretty. It's just going to be so pretty with all the diamonds on it. And already, this is just the night sky. And I'm already just like, ooh, nice. I like it. It's scratching a special little itch in the back of my head. I'm going to switch pens and use the three placer, since now all of the spaces are a bit smaller now. Yes, who? Yes, Apollo, can I help you, sir? He's just tapping on my legs, and I don't know why. Rika, you weren't here earlier, but Apollo tried to drink my cereal milk. Thankfully, I've switched to lactose free because these greedy kittens keep trying to eat my food. Like, really and truly, if I have a bowl, a plate, anything on the table for me to eat, I could be right in front of it. I could be eating out of that plate. Here comes Artemis trying to eat my food while I'm right there. And she knows she already don't like me that much. Right? she knows she does it. But she wants to be in my bowl eating my food as if she owns it. I'm just like, no, little girl, you cannot eat that. And I can't even blame Artemis alone because Apollo does it too. Apollo tries to eat my food, but he waits until I'm not looking or he thinks I'm not paying attention. And then he sneaks and then he's in the bowl. They've tried to eat my sushi. They've tried to eat my chicken. They once tried to sniff at my pizza. And I'm just like, what? Where do you get off trying to eat these things that you know you can't eat? Ridiculous. But yeah, thankfully the milk was lactose free. So he shouldn't have any reactions to it. He shouldn't have an upset stomach, which will mean I should still have relaxed, happy kittens. Because when Apollo's not feeling well, Artemis gets pissy. When Jack's not feeling well, Artemis gets a little bit protective because she thinks that's her man. She really thinks Jack is her boyfriend. And then I don't have to deal with the death stares every 2 seconds. So, as far as Artemis goes, if she's not feeling well, the boys just leave her alone. They just walk away. They're just like, whatever. We're just not gonna play with you right now. Or Jack will at least sit there and groom her a little bit, and then walk away. And that's what pisses her off most. Because usually, if he's walking away, he's coming to find me, and she's just like, I don't want to be next to her. It's doing it again. I guess some of the drills are just staticky. Back to my 6th placer. I really, if you've never diamond painted before, don't rush yourself to go out and get pretty pens. I did just because I like pretty pens. Also because I have pretty large hands. Like, I can't fit my hand in frame. I have very long fingers and quite a large palm. So the regular schmegular pens, like this one, they work just fine, but my hand gets tired faster because they're so skinny and so thin. Like, this is thinner than my pen. I like these pens a lot. And this is comfortable to hold because it's a little bit thicker. These are so skinny. So even if I put the pencil grip that comes in them, the pencil grip on, it's still not enough to make it usable for so long. So yeah, I went out and I got pens. I think this was my first pen. I really liked it. It's, according to the store that I bought it from, it's a medium grip. And it's nice. I do like it. I do like the fact that it's a bigger grip. But I like their thin grip a bit better. The thin grip just fits my hand a little bit better. It's why I like this one. It has a little dimple here for a smaller grip, despite the larger barrel. Same with the Cocopelli. That's the name of this pen. Just a place where my fingers can fit, so it's easy. Alright, another bunch of multi-placing, and then we can get into the 4s. Uh-oh, that has a hair on it. And I know you guys can't see the little hairs I'm talking about because comparatively they're microscopic when on camera. But I see them. I'm just like, no, get rid of the hair. As little hair as possible. It's just floating in the air. You can't stop it. Jack has finer hair than even I do. Apollo and Artemis have these short black strands. So if you're not paying attention, you'll just get covered in them. And they don't shed as much as Jack does, granted, but because they're so short, you don't really see it either. Okay, that's lined up now. I think now that I have a feel for the drill field, instead of doing the random, I already did the random here, but I think I'll stop that and just kind of checkerboard it a little bit instead. What did Rika say? They'll continue to try and drink any milk. It doesn't matter the kind. Oh, yeah, no. Definitely they will try to drink any milk, doesn't matter the kind. I'm just trying to make sure that if they do get past me to the milk, it's at least milk that's not going to bother their stomach too bad. I'm thinking of putting out decoy milk traps with kitten milk. They like kitten milk. I'll give them kitten milk. It's fine. It'll probably be good for them too. Lots of vitamins in kitten milk. So I'm checkerboarding this, but one diamond did not want to come up to make 7. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to change the wax pretty soon. This is not new wax, by the way. I've been using this same wax in this pen for like the last week and a half. So it might just be time to change out this wax. Usually I change out my wax every 30 or so minutes, but it was going, so I let it go. I let it keep going. But yeah, it looks like soon I'm going to have to change it out. Put that there. Oh yeah, already that's going to be more visually appealing to me. Doing the checkerboarding of it all. That's going to be great for me. Yep, never mind. This is done. This is done. Changing out the wax really isn't that bad either, though, with these tweezers. I'm sorry about the shadow that I'm casting. My light, as bright as it is, and this is not even the brightest setting, if you can believe it. My light is over in the other corner of the desk, and it casts. It's so bright. Honestly, I don't have to use any other light up here if this one's on. And this is just setting 3. On setting 3 on the base, it looks like a computer, I think. Setting 4 is a book. And it just gets brighter. It doesn't change colors like my other desk lamp does. But it's super, super bright. Oh no, the wax is stuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Brand new wax pad. And for anyone wondering, each painting comes with 2 of these little heart discs. And yet, no. Like, you don't use both. You just don't. I have so many heart discs filled with wax. Like, I have Ziploc bags. Like, these Ziploc bags that come with the diamond paintings. Not even this one. I have bigger ones filled with heart waxes. I have it on in my under desk storage downstairs. There's so many boxes of heart wax that come with my diamond paintings. Oh yeah, you see, much better adhesion. Didn't have to fight that at all. So much better. Great. So much better. Why didn't I change it out earlier? And for anyone wondering, why do you have to change out the wax? Because the wax I took out was still like really pink. Oh, that's not, there we go, not wearing afraid. It's still really pink and bright, right? It's because you're only touching the first layer of wax in here. And once that kind of gets dusty or gunked up, it just stops picking anything up. So, and especially if you're like me, when I single place, like with this small tip here, when I single place, I'm pressing it hard. Ooh, sorry. So I tend to change out the wax in the single placer more than the multi-placer. Because with the multi-placer, I'm not pressing too hard. I'm going to need a refill. Was multi-placing in a checkerboard pattern the right choice? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. This be nice. Down here, I can't really place anything right now because actually, you know what? Yes, I can. I can fill it in single. I need 2 for this row. I wonder if I could zoom you guys in further to actually see the drill field. Let me try that. Let me see how that works. Yay! Okay, let's put you there. I figured it out. Yay. That's fun. So this checkerboarding thing that I'm doing, a lot of people do it just single, like every other square. And I get it. And I would do it in a smaller patch, not in like these huge patches. I can't do that. That's as much patience as I do have. I don't have that much patience. That's just no. That's a no from me. Like, I can deal with screaming children all day. I cannot deal with a huge square of one color checkerboarding. And the people who can, superheroes, superstars. I swear to God. Me, on the other hand, I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there. I can't do that. That's too much for me. I'm going to try, adjusting the tripod a little bit. But yeah, you can see how itty bitty these squares are. Oh, why am I just seeing that now? Yeah, I could get a standing desk, but I just don't have the space downstairs right now. I've let the kittens take over that entire back wall. Well, not the kittens. I've let the cats take over that entire back wall. I've put all their toys back there. I have put all the extras, although they will drag them out to the middle of the living room. I've just put it there. Okay, too much. I put too much. So yeah, there's no place for a standing desk currently. Still too much. But yeah, maybe getting a standing desk would help my back a bit more. I guess I don't even have to use it for diamond painting. I could use it for doing computer work. And just switch between standing and sitting. Because most standing desks that you can get here have a power option or a crank option. So you can bring it up and down. And it will be good for my legs too. It'll be good for my legs. It'll be good for keeping them strong, active. I think I've worn out whatever anti-static I had in this tray because it's just piling up on each other and not going down like it was in the beginning. It's not even bouncing out of the tray. It's getting stuck on the edges. So yeah, I think whatever anti-static I had going on, it's gone. It's just done. It's been affected. Oh, I should have changed out that wax a long time ago. I'm going much faster now because I don't have to fight with the pickup. This one. Like that. That went by so fast. Switching trays. I've got 5 of these on standby. 3 more that haven't been affected by static. I think, anyway. Now, the worst case of static I've seen when it comes to diamond painting was with my turtle painting. That was another reason I didn't want to do it half the time. One of the brown colors, just one, was so staticky that it wouldn't, like half the time, it wouldn't come out of the container. And then it didn't want to shake in my tray. They were sticking together, and no matter what I did, the pressing, the like pressing it between 2 green trays, or heating up the container with my hand, like heating it up gently, nothing wanted to like pull them apart. At some point, I had to go at them individually with my pen to try to get them to separate. It was so bad, and it annoyed me because I had to use that brown. It's part of the turtle. Like, it's even a green sea turtle is brown. You know, it has a lot of brown in it. So, yeah, it was messing me up, and I was just so annoyed with it. You know, I didn't want to be annoyed at it because it was a beautiful, beautiful picture. And when it was done, I was so happy to see it done because it looked so amazing to me. But yeah, it was just so annoying, all that static. Okay, so it took an hour to do this with the old wax. I think I did this in about 20. That's great. And then after this section, I'm just going to end the stream. We're just going to go and enjoy our Sundays or Saturday nights, depending on where you're watching from. But yeah, I think... Well, tell me what you guys think. Do you think Sunday streams... Well, Sunday in Korea for me. Saturday if you're in America. Like, Sunday streams are better. Why did I do that? I needed 5, not 3. Dang it. Pick up 5. Sunday streams are better, or maybe Saturday morning streams. Because my mornings on Saturdays are pretty free right now. I could do Saturday morning streams instead. But you guys tell me. What do you think is better? This time or a day before? And I'll try to match that. Because I could do either. Either is perfectly okay with me. Okay, now that I'm doing a new canvas, I can see what everyone was talking about. Because before, doing this would result in so much gapping between the squares. And I'm just not getting that gapping. I'm going to shut off this irregular row, it's starting to throw off my visual appeal. If my brain does not like how something looks, I just change it. I just change it. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't like how it looks. It's gotta go. This is 4. I just need 3. And then 2. That's better. Either Elizabeth, so Sunday or Saturday, but that doesn't help me make a decision. I can't make decisions. We all know this. I need 5, not 7. I'm surprised I even made the decision to actually stream today. I've tried to sit down and be like, okay, let's start streaming, even though it's a mess. Let's just start 2 weekends in a row. I was supposed to have tried to stream over Christmas week, and my brain just stopped. It said no. I wish y'all could see this. They're in a kitten pile between my legs on the blanket. It's so cute. It's so cute. I would show you what my feet are showing, and I don't show my feet for free. Anyway. I don't show my feet for free. Not to people on the internet, anyway. I was hoping Artemis might join me on the table. Because earlier, when I was getting ready for the stream, Artemis was just sitting on the desk. Like, you could see her shadow across the canvas. Like, she wasn't sitting on the canvas, but she was just sitting here. And she usually avoids me as much as possible. Like, the boys love me. Artemis is just like, I don't know. Thank you for the food, I guess, but I don't know about you. But yeah, she was just sitting on the table, chilling, minding her, well, I guess minding her business, but actually minding my business. Not moving. I was just like, Artemis, you can go. Artemis, go find Jack. Go do something. You can't just sit here. You're blocking my light. Begone, cat hair. Begone. After this today, I'm going to be putting together my classes. For those who don't know, I'm a teacher, by the way. I teach Korean 6-year-olds. I'm going to be putting together their Christmas gifts that I'm late on because of circumstances. What circumstances? Who needs to know? Only I need to know. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be putting together their Christmas gifts. And then maybe I'll do some gaming. Or maybe I'll take a nap. Let's be honest. I'll probably take a nap. Or maybe I'll make lunch. Yeah. I'll make lunch. I'll do the Christmas gifts. And then a nap. Because a nap sounds good. Yeah. A nap sounds proper. All right, I'm going to pull you guys out. Just so you can... Uh-oh. How do I pull you guys out now? I can't see the opposite end of the screen. No, I can see it. There it is. Pull you guys out so you can see what the checkerboarding looks like from a little bit further away. It looks so neat. And as a not neat person, it's making my brain happy. That's nice. That's nice. Everything is so lined up. Why was I so worried about what to talk about? I mean, I'm still worried about what to talk about next time. But, like, I'm a chattermouth, and my friends are in the chat. And as long as I have friends, I'll talk. I will 100% talk. I messed that one up. That's matching up. Oh, well, whatever. Got 2 more rows, and then I can start doing some filling. But yeah, Jesus Christ, Apollo! You were sleeping just fine. What happened? Who pushed you away from your spot? Alright, there we go. Technical difficulties averted. It's alright. Yeah, but why'd you wake up, bud? You were comfortable where you were. I was comfortable. You were warming up my legs. You were warming up the right leg. Jack's warming up the left leg. Why did you move? Yeah, between the cats, my friends being in the chat, I really could just talk about anything. So I guess I shouldn't have been so worried about how I came off. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas of anything I could talk about while on live stream, shoot me a comment. Let me know. What do you want to hear? I don't have too many stories, but I could think of something. Because usually when I'm diamond painting, I'm listening to a podcast or there's a YouTube video going on in the background. If you guys are into like pop culture and law, there is a streamer, a YouTuber, a lawyer. Her name is Emily D. Baker. I love listening to her while I diamond paint or while I knit. Just because I'm interested in like law things, but also like a bit about pop culture. It's mostly American pop culture, but you know, it works. But the way she explains the law makes it easy to understand, whether you're a lawyer or not. So I really like watching her and listening to her while I diamond paint or I knit or I do something that doesn't require me having to watch the screen. There's also Swoop. If you've ever heard of Swoop, she does these little documentaries. Not little. They're not little at all. She does documentaries about just different people on the internet, different issues that come up. It's usually current issues. And she goes in depth about quite a few things. She goes in depth about what the problem with the influencer she's covering that day is, that doc is. And she petty. And I love me some petty. I love it. It makes me so happy. I really want to buy some of her Petty University merch because A, it looks amazing. B, it's me. It's me. Petty. I love it. What's more fun than being a little bit petty? Huh? Nothing. Nothing's more fun than being a little bit petty. else? If you want to see more diamond painting on video, there's Rachel Ray, there's Mrs. Coffee. There's actually a lot of people who are really good to watch if you want to watch more diamond painting videos. But those are just the main two that I watch. What else? If you're looking for something funny, I like to watch a lot of reaction videos. They tend to be super funny. Or if you just want kind of mindless chatter that can tend to be a bit scandalous or funny or whatever have you, ask Reddit stories. Listen, Reddit be going ham. I love me some Reddit. Simone, why buy? Oh, was it the petty comment? Was it because I said I love being petty? Petty is as petty does, boo-boo. Petty is as petty does. Just filling this in now. I'm going to need to either reshake or refill. I think I'll reshake first because there's still some at the bottom. I think I'm gonna have to refill so that they bounce off each other into the tray. If you're into snakes, which I'm not actually into snakes or reptiles, but for some reason I can't stop myself from watching Snake Discovery. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I love watching their egg hatching videos. I love watching them. The baby snakes are actually pretty cute. And that's coming from me. I'm terrified of snakes. I really don't like snakes. Really don't like snakes. But when I'm watching, like I can look at a picture of a snake. I can watch a video of a snake. But I just cannot be in the same vicinity as a snake. I can't. I'm terrified. But watching their snake videos, it even had me going, maybe I could keep a hog nose. I don't know. Like they're so cute and so small. Or maybe I could hold a ball python. Maybe. So maybe watch their videos if you're scared of snakes. Maybe it'll make you not as scared of snakes. I mean, I'm still terrified, but the fact that I can think about it. Yeah, I know, Elizabeth. Like, snakes, there's a place for them in the world. There's a reason why they're here. I know that, but, like, that doesn't take away from the fact that I find myself watching a lot of Snake Discovery's snake videos. Whether it be baby snakes hatching, or maybe the last video I watched, they went to a venom collecting lab and watched that. I watched that. I saw cobras. I saw rattlesnakes. I saw all these other kind of like venomous snakes. And while I was just like, oh no, can't do it. I can't do it. No, I still kept watching. But maybe it's because it was also educational. That's why I was just like, I mean, I don't mind learning. I actually really love learning new things. So maybe that's why I'm not too bothered by it. Because they also make sure to always like educate you about the snakes that they're showing, or the snakes that are hatching or whatever have you. So, or like, and they don't just do snakes either. They do spiders, which I also really, really hate. If I were to see like a tarantula in my house, I would just turn around and walk out the door. The apartment belongs to the tarantula now, right? But I'll watch a spider video with them because they're teaching me about the spider. They do lizards. They've done geckos. Yes, Jojo, run from all the spiders. Run. Run. Okay, just let the spider have the house. Okay, I would say burn it with fire, but I live in an apartment building and not everyone needs to be punished just because there's a spider in my house. I would just pick up the cats and go. Pick up the cats and go. That's it. The spider can have the apartment. I'm out. Especially when they're big enough to pay their own rent. I swear to God. I'm out. I'm just out. I'm just out. If they're big enough to pay rent, they can have the apartment. Where there is one, there are hundreds. Yes, thank you. The only spider that I can cohabitate with in my brain are the daddy long legs. That's the only spider. Because they're there to like kind of clean up the corners and to eat small bugs. I'm just like, okay, fine. You're not big enough to pay your own rent. You're not going to bite me. You're not going to come anywhere near me. You stay in your corner. I'll stay in mine. We can cohabitate. As soon as that daddy long legs crosses the boundary, it's got to go. It's got to go. I'll catch it. I'll put it outside. I might have to squish it. Whatever it is, it's got to go. It's got to go. I can't. I can't. No. But yes, Jojo, very shiny. Very shiny. But yeah. But even with that mentality of mine, I'll watch their spider videos. I'll watch it. Because that's where I was overlaying, that's right. Because it's educational and my brain likes that kind of content where it's learning something. And I'll do it while I'm eating. I'll watch it while I'm eating. I'll watch it while I'm knitting. I'll watch it when I'm doing something else. Just because my brain likes to multitask. We'll multitask all day long. Sometimes I have to shut off the multitask if I want to get something done. Or if my brain has hyper-focused and it's just like, this has to get done. I have to do this. I do not have time to do anything else. Then I'll try to slip into a hyper-focus as much as I can. If my brain won't hyper-focus, well, too bad, I guess. But yeah, I will just put it on in the background. And I'll look up every so often so I can see what I'm learning, see what I'm listening to. But yeah, so those are just some suggestions for content on YouTube. At least content that I consume. It's getting stuck in the middle. Maybe I can only do it a couple of times before it starts getting wonky. I just need 6. Ma'am, did you wake up just to destroy another box? Yeah, Artemis destroys boxes. And she just bites and spits out the paper. Bites and spits out the cardboard. So every day I'm sweeping up all these cardboard pieces. I'm just like, why? Why? I'm not going to take away the cardboard from them because that's a box that Jack still sleeps in to this day. But yeah, she's just making my life miserable. She's just making it miserable with all this mess. I don't need any more mess. Okay, switching to the 3-placer. Because now I'm in this little area here. What did Jojo say? What snakes are you talking about? Jojo! Jojo, don't be up in my chat talking that mess. Dang. Just up in my chat talking this. Oh, goodness. I'm talking about the slithery ones. Well, I guess that fits both of them too, though. Anyway. Let me see. But yeah, now you got me back on snakes. Now I'm going to talk about the snakes. Literally, hog noses are so goddamn cute. They're so cute. The little noses turn up. And it's adorable. Okay, and they come in so many different colors. I want to see a lavender hognose just once. Just once. I want to know if that lavender is true. Because apparently it does not come up on camera at all. Like, I searched lavender hognoses the other day, and they all just look gray. But apparently that's just how they look on camera. I'm just like, I want to see a real lavender hognose just so I can see this purple that they're talking about. I need to just pick up 2s. Or I might just have to single place the rest of these. There's a cat hair. Alright, if I'm going to single place, I'm going to switch back to this tray. Because it's enough laid out for the single placing. And this is why I only work one color at a time. Usually I work in a certain order. So if, as this number 4 here, for instance, usually I would do 4 first. I'm sorry, I just read Rika's last comment. I know your next birthday gift. You come home and sitting there waiting for you. Listen, if you get me a snake or a spider, no, I'm picking it up. I can't even pick it up. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? No. Just no. I'm changing my door code. No snake for me. No spider for me. Also, I would be very ill prepared for taking care of a snake. Just ill prepared. Like what tank? Where would I put this tank? How am I building its enclosure? Where am I getting its food from? No, I can't take care of a snake. Not even a hognose. Rika, goodbye. Rika, goodbye. Goodbye. Just no. Christ. No. Like, at least, no. I was telling, Josh and Shane, Joss and Shane, 2 of my other friends, for those who don't know, that if I were to hold a hognose, it would have to be like in that phase where they're playing dead, because hognoses play dead. It would have to be in that phase where they're playing dead and they're flipped over onto their bellies with their mouths open and their tongues hanging out. That's when I'll pick one up. Otherwise, I'm not putting myself within striking distance of any snake, venomous or not. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Okay, I can't. No. Oh my God, no. A ball python's going to have to be like in its balled up form for me to even think about touching a ball python. I don't care if they're friendly. I don't care if they're great pets to have. No. No. Also, I have cats. Don't you know cats and snakes are like natural enemies for some reason? No, I can't do that. Artemis, are you purring? Y'all, when I tell you Artemis really thinks Jack is her boyfriend, she is under this desk grooming Jack and purring so loudly against my foot. And she's like hugging him, and he's in about 2 minutes he's about to get up and walk away from her because she be doing too much. She swear Jack is her boyfriend. And Jack is just like, you my sister. You talk them snakes, girl? No, girl, no. I said no. I will never have a no. The day I have a snake, the day I have a snake, someone must have taken over my body. Some like it's a body snatcher in my body. The day I ever say I have a snake, like if I were to text somebody and say I have a pet snake now, someone come check on me. I've been kidnapped. I've been body snatched. There's an alien living in my brain. Something. All right? Because no. 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 Just no. Because also, no. Because also, having to feed them. Having to feed them. That's just another issue. I can't do that. That's a baby mouse. That's a pinky. I can't. No. Hey, Riga, the answer is no. No. Just no. Y'all up in my chat talking nonsense now. Nonsense. But it's funny nonsense. So, at least. Simone, no, don't co-sign this. What's wrong? Man. I have to remember, you guys are doing this for the reaction. You love the reaction. Oh, I think I'm done with the Y's now. Hey! So now I can put it back into the container. Oh yeah, this is definitely a static issue because what is going on? I think what I'm gonna have to do is take a sneaky little trip to the laundromat and get some of those. What's that? What's that? Oh, it's like a resin piece. It's quite pretty, actually. If I can pick it up. Not the nice long snake. I don't think you guys can. Well, it's gone. Now it's here. That's actually pretty, actually pretty. It's green though. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense it being green in a navy blue, like midnight blue container. But then again, I did get that cream drill 2 seconds ago. So one thing, and please know that I'm too small to have any kind of sponsor. But I'm gonna say this since I really do like Diamond Art Club. Their drills are immaculate. Like, I don't even have to worry about finding trash drills most of the time because they're just immaculate. So like so clean. They fit together so nicely. It's great. Okay, now I'm going to have to get color number 4. Not too much of it. And aha. The white. Ooh, I didn't remember this. So I wonder if I'll catch it. If you guys can see that kind of iridescent sheen to the top of these, that is like the Aurora Borealis coating to these drills. And they're just extra shiny. They're just extra shiny. And no matter what color that sheen is on, what's happening here? Y'all are weird. I'm not talking about you, chat. I'm talking about the cats underneath the table. They're weirdos. No matter what color that sheen is on, it just gives this wonderful rainbow look that I crave. All right, let's put these in. I'm gonna do the 4s and then I'll do the whites. So usually what I do, I think I started seeing this earlier and then I got distracted. Usually when I'm diamond painting, I go in order of my kit. So I always start with numbers and then I always start with excuse me, my special drills. So my Aurora Borealis, my fairy dust, because I do have fairy dust drills here. My AB drills, my fairy dust drills, my metallic drills, whatever have you. If they're kind of a special coating to them, I always start with those at the very top because they're at the very top. I'm going to show you my messy desk for a second so you can see. This one, there we go. Forget that part of my desk. There. So there's my kit, right? Here is my first AB. It's number 1. We didn't have any number 1, so I didn't pull it out. Here's my fairy dust drill. Underneath this number 1, I have number 2. And I have to hold it because I'm not going to screw it back in. I go in order of numbers. So special drills and then numbers. So 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. When the numbers are finished, I go in order of letters from A to Z. Usually they skip B, I, O. I think those are the only letters they skip. So I put them in order by letter, and I go by letter. And then after that, I'll go in order of color. This one is in the wrong place. Like this is X and then Y is over here. Only because I couldn't fit any of these into this little space. So I just slid this one over. But then I go in color. So it's in rainbow order. So I went against what I naturally do. Let me screw this in so that you guys don't fall and move all over the place. There we go. Yes, Simone, we're going to do the dark purple now. And you can already see a couple of dots right there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see more. There we go. I usually go in order of number, letter, color. But because this section had so much of that Y, I said, okay, let's just go in majority order for now. And then when we get to the areas where I have more colors, I'll go back to my normal my normal order. So, and when I'm, dang it, I have to change the wax again. This wax is old. I can tell because the top's almost completely gray. I use this pen a lot just because of the 6-placer. So I tend to do the Aurora Borealis first because usually I haven't switched out the wax from the last time. And like you saw me change the wax, I just changed to a fresh circle of wax for my single placer. So it's kind of squeezing out because it's a bit too thick. But if I were to try to place these Aurora Borealis ones with fresh wax, it'll actually pull the wax out of my pen. Like Aurora Borealis drills do not play. They did not come here to play around. So I try to do them first because if it's at the beginning of a session, I've probably not changed my wax yet. So it's still a bit dirty, still tacky, but not as sticky, I guess. And so they won't stick to the wax and pull the wax out. When it comes to the other colors, because it's just a regular coating of color, I don't worry about that too much. I'll just use a fresh thing and I'll squeeze out extra wax on it. I'll wipe off the extra wax after a little bit. I'm just going to go into these small areas first. I'm actually going to lay down a horizontal line to kind of box it in. I'm not really fond of doing horizontal lines. They tend to go a bit wonky for me. But yeah. And even though it's like dark on dark, you can still see the difference in that color where you just couldn't really see it before, even though they were completely different colors. Yeah. What do you guys think of like me bringing a really large diamond painting maybe to the 9th floor at work and us doing it together on stream? I don't know how I will get the camera up, but us doing a really large painting together, because I've got that Kiki's Delivery Service one. That's huge. And while I would love to do that one alone, I think it would be more fun together. You want to try? You want to? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. But when do we have time? When will we have time? I guess Sundays. If I stream on Sundays, we could do it on the Sunday. Oof, but I would have to figure out the code for the door. I'll ask. Anyway. Or I guess we can use Kindy. Oh, don't worry about messing up, because I can always pick up drills that I mess up. I mess up all the time. There was a time where I was diamond painting, and it must have been like 1 a.m. and I had been diamond painting for like 4 hours. Obviously, I was hyper focused that day. If I was going for 4 hours straight, ignoring my phone, not talking to the world, Jack was somewhere sleeping, and I realized I was using the wrong color on the wrong squares. I was just like, God damn. Can I curse on stream? I don't even know if I could curse on stream, but I did it anyway. I don't care. Um, but yeah, I was just so upset with myself because it's two different colors of brown. And the colors, it's two different colors of dark brown. And they're so close, you can just see the difference. And I was so angry with myself. I was like, oh, you knew you were working on this color. How could you just switch to that other color? Come on now, you know better than that. And that was also the time I was just like, you know what? It's been a long enough day. Let's pack this up. Let's go to bed. We can try again in the morning. Did I take out those squares? No. No, it wasn't brown. It was purple. It was two colors of purple, and it was on the turtle painting that I gave to Ling. Yeah. Like, did I change the color purples? No, I didn't. I was like, you know what? Let it go. Let it happen. Let it be free. It still looks pretty. Because it's shiny. All right, last 2 drills now. Last one. Yay! It took 2 hours because I was ducking and looking at cats and not paying attention and not doing it straight. But I did it! I finished an entire section on stream. Alright, let's go back to our normal size. There we go. Oh, I didn't know I cut off the top of that. I adjusted the camera earlier. Now, where is my brayer? There it is. I'm going to roll it to make sure that all of the drills are down and adhered. I don't hear any popping, so that means that I placed them properly in the first place. Nothing's raised. I don't see any extra hairs that I missed. I do see a couple drills not completely in line, but still very straight, still very nice. Yay! Wow! Okay, that means first section and first live stream done. Well, let me finish cleaning up first, because watch me end the live stream and then get started with whatever YouTube tells me to do next. And I forget to clean up and I spill drills everywhere. Let's not do that. Pens are where the pens need to be. Cover the wax so the cats don't try to eat the wax. And that's it. But yeah, I have to figure out how to get this 12 placer to just stay in the pen. There is a silicone ring, but it just falls out. Now watch it not fall out now that I'm on stream. But yeah. Yay! Well, thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so close to this camera. It's not even zoomed in. This is not even zoomed in. Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream today. It's my first live stream. I hope I did pretty well. Thank you to everyone in the chat for interacting with me and keeping me going. If you have any kind of comments on how I can make this better or more entertaining or whatever have you, please let me know in the comments. Send me a message. Do what you want. And I'll see you for next week's live stream.